Hello everyone. Okay, so what we're going to be making today is Parmesan Crusted Chicken. So what you're going to need is some chicken. I'm using the thin sliced chicken breast, but if you wanted to use the thick chicken breast, you definitely can. We're going to need some parsley. That's just for topping at the very end. If you have fresh parsley, you can use that. We're going to need some olive oil, some ranch dressing. If you wanted to use buttermilk ranch, you definitely can. We're going to need some Worcestershire sauce, some Italian panko breadcrumbs. If you have the regular panko, that's fine. We're going to need a little bit of paprika, some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some butter, some provolone cheese, and then some Parmesan cheese that we're going to be grating. And I'm just going to I washed off my potatoes. I'm just making some mashed potatoes. But yeah, what I'm going to do is clear this off, and then I will show you what we do next. I always miss one of the items, but anyway, we will also be using 1 lemon. I did already go ahead and wash it off. More than likely, I'll just be using half of it, but you will need a lemon as well. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, I have my chicken in a bowl here. I have about 3/4 cup of the ranch dressing, about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, about 2.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I have about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I have about 1 teaspoon of paprika. I have about a 1/2 cup, a little bit shy of extra virgin olive oil. I have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then 1/2 of a lemon. I just squeezed the juice into that little container there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add all of these ingredients here into our chicken. Give it a good mix. Then we're going to be marinating it for about 1 to 2 hours. So I'm just going to put some saran wrap over it, stick it in the fridge, marinate it, and then I will be back to show you what we do next. Okay, I just wanted to show you what the marinade looks like. I did just flip all the chicken, make sure it was all covered. What I'm going to do is about 30 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and just come back in here and take it out of the fridge and just flip all of the chicken pieces. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator for the next 30 minutes, but I will let you know how long I marinate it for. So what we're going to do while the chicken is marinating is we're going to mix the Parmesan cheese and the ranch together, and then you can just put it back. I'm going to put a lid over it and put it in the fridge until we're ready. But yeah, you're going to do 1/2 cup of the ranch dressing, 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese after it's grated. You're going to put them both into this bowl here, give it a good mix. Once I do that, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, I got my ranch dressing and grated the Parmesan cheese, gave it a good stir. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lid on it and place it in the refrigerator until we are ready for it. Okay, so while our chicken is marinating, we can actually get the breading put together. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take about 1 cup of the panko breadcrumbs, which actually we can just pour it right into this bowl here. I have about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're gonna grate the remainder of the Parmesan cheese, and then I'm just gonna put 2 twists of salt in here. You're gonna go ahead and give it a mix. Again, I'm just gonna put saran wrap over it. Once I get the remainder of the ingredient in here and give it a good mix, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, I got my breadcrumb mixture all ready to go here. What I'm gonna do is just put saran wrap over this. Okay, so I left my chicken marinate in the refrigerator for 2 hours. So what I'm doing now is I'm heating up this pan here. Once the pan is heated up, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're gonna put in the butter. Once it's all heated up and the butter's melted, you're gonna go ahead and cook your chicken about anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes on each side. Then you're gonna go ahead and flip it. Once it's done, you're gonna go ahead and just place it on a cookie sheet, because we're gonna put it in the under the broiler for just a couple of minutes. But once I get some of the chicken in and then get it flipped, I will show you what it looks like. I just wanted to come on and say, when you're taking the chicken out of the bowl, if you can just get a little bit of the excess marinade off, that would be perfect. Doesn't have to be completely off, but you don't want it like just absolutely dripping. So I just got 2 pieces of chicken in here a while. In a couple of minutes, we'll flip it, and then once I flip them, I will come back and show you what they look like. Okay, I just flipped them. Do a couple minutes on this side. I'm going to actually just cook all of my chicken a while. Once we're ready for the next steps, I will be back. Okay, I got my chicken all done, and I have it on my baking sheet here. And then we have our ranch and Parmesan cheese mixture. We have our provolone cheese, which I just cut in half because my chicken they're not very big, so I'm just gonna put 2 half slices on each one just to make them fit better. And then we have our breadcrumb mixture here. So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and just place your cheese on. So I'm just gonna kind of do it like that so that I like it to be covered. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting all the cheese. Well, actually, I can just show you. And then once we get all of the cheese on, this one's gonna have a little extra, that was a small one. Okay, so once you have all the cheese on, you're gonna go ahead and spoon this mixture on. I'm gonna need both hands for this, but you're gonna go ahead and put the ranch Parmesan mixture on top of the cheese, and then we're gonna place the breadcrumb mixture on top. I kind of push it down. I like a lot of the breadcrumb mixture on mine. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this under the broiler just for a few minutes until the breading mixture is toasted and a nice golden brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my broiler on a while. Now make sure when you use the broiler just to leave your oven door cracked, and I would definitely stand right here to keep an eye on it. But once I spoon the mixture on, I'll give you a quick peek to show you what they look like, and then again once I get the breadcrumb mixture on, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, I got my ranch Parmesan mixture on all of my chicken, and that was the perfect amount. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spoon on my breadcrumb mixture. We're just gonna put it right on top, and I just kind of push it down a little bit. But once I get these covered, I will be back to show you what they look like. Okay, I got my breadcrumb mixture on my chicken. My broiler is already heated up, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these under the broiler, keep the door cracked, and definitely stand right here and just keep an eye on them because they will start to brown quickly. And just a tip, because I use the really thin sliced chicken, I probably could have done less of the breadcrumb mixture because I do have quite a bit left, but if you're using like the big full chicken breast, you should be good to go. Just wanted to throw that in there as well. But once I pull these out of the oven, I will show you what they look like. Okay, our Parmesan crusted chicken is done. Literally only took a couple minutes in the broiler. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this plated up, and then we will give it a taste. Okay, it is finally time to eat. Looks delicious. I just made homemade mashed potatoes, got some gravy, and then here is our chicken. Parmesan crusted chicken. Let's give it a taste. Okay, I had to get a knife to cut it. Now let's give it a taste. Look at all that cheese. Yum. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. The flavors are just delicious. Taste the mashed potatoes. Amazing. Flavors are just, I mean, the flavors. So much flavor going on. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you make this, please let me know if you like it. And I hope y'all have a great day and a great rest of your week. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.